Feedback. Similar to sandwiches, everybody has their preference, and today we'll be diving into the various types to find the best one that fits you. Welcome to a brief book club kitchen edition. My name's Truman and I'll be your chef today as we go on this kitchen journey towards creating the perfect, most delicious feedback sandwich. We're gonna keep it really simple for this one. We have bread and meat. Bread being nice, delicious carbs, the good points that you should have in every feedback. And then the meat, the constructive criticism. So let's remove these, get a little bit of extra space, and dive into the first sandwich. Ah yes, the classic sandwich. First starts off with a good piece of feedback. Then you dive into the actual meat of it, right? The actual constructive criticism part. And then you end it off with another good piece of feedback. And as you can see, it's properly well balanced. Point of this is to soften them up with an ego stroking message so that they're more open to whatever criticism that you may pass on forward to them, and quickly follow it up with another positive comment to really seal the deal. Dad, I made you a sandwich.
Oh, hi, son. Thank you.
Tell me what you think.
Okay. It's very simple, which is good. But you should put a little bit more ingredient to it. Just like cheese, tomato, that will bring up the flavor. At the end, it's a good bread.
Next up, the open face sandwich. This one, you're really just gonna get directly to the meat and then follow that up with a good note, right? Perfect for the time savers. They just wanna get to the point, tell me how to improve, and then finally end it off on a nice, good note. No BS, straight to it. I mean, I would tread lightly here, but for some people, it can be effective.
Yeah, you should put more dressing onto it. The dressing brings up the taste. But at the end, it's good bread.
Next up, the Paleo Plate. For those who don't want to hesitate, the Paleo Plate is all about dishing it straight. You got meat on meat. No ego stroking here at all. It's straight up, listen, this is how you can improve. It definitely isn't for the faint of heart and could be a little bit overwhelming, so tread carefully.
It's no good. You should put more dressing onto it. Or maybe tomato, maybe cheese onto the bread, so brings up the taste.
The wrap. Here's a really interesting one. Let's say you take the good feedback and you wrap that around the constructive part of it. Just do a little wrap. And there you have it. A good old feedback wrap where you work together and collaborate on how the improvement process could work out.
How do you think about the sandwich? How would you make it better? Or anything I can help?
Next up, the Carb Daddy. Now, if you're anything like me, you love carbs. And that's why you love dishing out compliments and good feedback. Thicker, the better. And then when you can, you go in there and ever so slightly include a little bit of the meat, the constructive criticism, but you immediately follow that up with even more compliments and feedback. Now, as you can tell, too many carbs, definitely not good for the waistline, maybe not be even good for a relationship. Once in a while, this is good, but would definitely not recommend a lot of these in succession.
Oh, it's a good bread, son. It's big. A little bit more topping onto it would make it better. I know, son, you put a lot of effort to making it. Thank you.
Next up, the double decker. So let's say you're really committed. You have your good feedback coupled with the meat, constructive criticism, but obviously you ended off on a good note. However, you booked off a little bit more time, added in more constructive feedback, and then topped it off on a good note. This will have anybody say, I'm good, I'm full, appreciate the time spent. If you can commit to a full double decker, highly recommend it.
Thank you, son. It's simple, which is good. However, I think you should put a little bit more topping onto it with bread, which is good. Also, it's a little bit dry. If you can put a little bit more dressing on top. Bread is good. Yummy. Thank you.
And there you have it, the many different types of feedback sandwiches. Now, these recipes were inspired by a few cookbooks that I've recently been reading, some of which are How to Win Friends and Influence People, a great reminder about how people are emotional beings and a great resource to showcase how to give face and respect. Drive, a psychological look at what motivates people. You'll read things about the carrot and the stick method, as well as intrinsic rewards that move people. The 1 Minute Manager, an effective guide for how to give praise and how to reprimand. Which one was your favorite? Which one do you like giving? Which one do you like receiving? Comment below and subscribe for more goodness. And speaking of goodness, I'm just gonna dive into the classic. Oh yeah, classic. A lot of sandwiches. Kind of dry. Water. Yep, need water.
Oh, son. Thank you.
Wait, he's in the way.
You should put a little bit more ingredient to it. Like lettuce, tomato.
When you mean leather, do you actually mean lettuce, right?
Yeah, lettuce. Lettuce.